Okay, happy Friday and welcome to today's ab attack. For today's class, we have kind of an alternating structure. So we will alternate between AMRAP and then a circuit. So we will start off with a 2-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. It will start with 2 exercises for those 2 minutes. There are no breaks. You just take your breaks whenever you need to, trying to keep them very small and minimal. Then we will get a 30-second recovery period as we move into a 4.5-minute circuit, which will be a cardio core circuit. So we'll kind of bring the heart rate up as we work our core, and then we bring it back into an AMRAP. This time it is 3 minutes. So we take the 2 moves that we did in our first one, and we add on a third move for those 3 minutes, and then we come back to another circuit, which will be a standing core circuit. And then finally, we come back and finish it off with a 4-minute AMRAP. And as you may have guessed, we take the 3 moves from the last one and we add one on. So we have 4 moves for those 4 minutes. So we will go ahead and get started. And as we progress throughout the class, I will demo and talk you through what those moves are. But first, we're going to start with our 2-minute AMRAP, which means we have 2 moves. We are going to do 5 reps each. First, we start seated, hands behind our back, legs nice and straight as we pick our feet up into this seated V-up. So we're doing 5 of these, keeping those legs as straight as you can as you raise them up. If you need to, you can always modify it by doing 1 at a time. And that will be 5 of those. And then we lay down and we have 5 bicycles, which will be a double count. So 10 total, hands by your head as we bring in that knee and opposite elbow. And then we alternate. So we have 10 total. And then we bring it back up into our 5 V-ups. So that is our lucky number today, 5 reps, 5 V-ups, 5 bicycles for a total of 10, 5 on each side. We have 2 minutes starting this. And again, take those breaks whenever you need to, but try to keep them very small. We are starting in 3, 2, 1, bringing those legs up. We have 5. You're keeping count of your own reps. Once you finish that 5, leg is down on your back, hands by your head, 5 bicycles, 10 total. And then we just come straight back up into our 5 V-ups. And again, if you need to, modifying it down, doing that single leg version. Keep it moving. You guys are doing awesome. We have just over a minute left, and then we get our 30-second break before we bring our heart rate up into our cardio core circuit. How many rounds can you fit in? We have 45 seconds. Remember to take those bikes nice and slow. You don't want to move too fast with them. Quality over quantity. We have just under 30 seconds. And then we get that little bit longer of a 30-second break. We have 10 seconds. Keep moving, keep going, finish out these last 5 reps. 2, 1, we go ahead and we rest. Now we come into our circuit. We have 3 moves that we're going to be doing 2 rounds of cardio. So we're coming into mountain climbers, 35 seconds of mountain climbers, 15 seconds rest. Then we bring it down onto our forearms, plank jacks. And then again, our last exercise, our full body crunch, arms and legs extended. We sit up and we pick our feet up. Let's go ahead, turn it over into our mountain climbers. Hands down, we're starting in 3, 2, 1. bringing in those knees, keeping our shoulders in over our hands, tucking those knees in, alternating one at a time, keeping that butt down. We have 15 seconds. And then we get a quick little break. Rest our shoulders, rest our core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We relax, shake out the shoulders, and then we bring it down onto our forearms. We jump the feet out, plank jacks. Elbows under those shoulders, knees up, in. 3, 2, 1. Jump the feet out. If you need to, you can just step them out one at a time, low impact. Or if you need to, bring it all the way down onto your knees, modified as you tap the knees out side by side. Just make sure you keep that back straight, no arches, pulling that belly button into the spine. We have 10 seconds. And then we turn it over in 3, 2, 1. Let's turn it over. Our full body crunch. Arms extended. We sit up and we tuck those knees in. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Sit it on up. Tuck the knees in. If you can reach the hands under your thighs, that is awesome. If not, that is also okay. You just really want to focus on being able to tuck those knees in. Keeping your chin off your chest. Back comes completely off the ground as you would in a sit-up. And then while you do that, you tuck the knees in. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We turn it back over. Our last round, starting with those mountain climbers. I know we usually don't do a lot of cardio, but this is still getting that core. We have mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Tuck in those knees. Keep the shoulders over the hands. Don't allow your shoulders to be brought back or your hips to come into the air. No upside down V's. Getting that heart rate up as we work that core. We have over 10 seconds. Remember, this is the last time we're gonna do any of these. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And now we bring it down onto our forearms with our plank jacks. Elbows under those shoulders, knees come up. We start in 3, 2, 1. Jump it out. Or if you need to, step it out side by side. Or if you need to take it down even one further, bringing it to your knees as you step it out for that modified plank. We have 15 seconds and then we're done. We just have one more cardio move and then our nice long break. Keep that butt down. We have 3, 2, 1. Turn it over onto our backs. Last set in this cardio core circuit. Legs extended, arms extended, chin off that chest. We sit it up in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. And making sure as you lay back down, you drop down slowly. You don't just flop your back onto the mat. Coming back down vertebrae by vertebrae. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We get our 30-second break. Now we move into our 3-minute Amrap. So we do those 2 exercises again, just like last time, our V-ups and then our bicycles. And then this time, we're gonna turn it over, bring it back into a plank for some knee taps. Again, double count, so 10 on each or 10 total, 5 on each side. But we start with our V-ups. Come into position, hands behind our back, 3 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it up. We have 3 minutes of this non-stop. And again, 5 is your lucky number. So 5 of each. Or when you get into the bicycles and the plank, it's 10 total. So once you finish that bike, you turn it over, you come into an elbow plank. Holding strong, you slowly drop the knees down to the floor. 5 on each side. Just a very, very soft tap of the knees, and then you turn it back over and you start your second round. We have 5 seconds and 2 more minutes to go. We are officially down 1 minute. So we have 2 to go. Keeping it moving. Making sure you get 5 on each side and then 5 total for those V-ups. And again, soft tap of those knees into that elbow plank, keeping that back nice and straight. Think about pulling that belly button in toward your spine. 1.5 minutes left, halfway through this round. You guys are doing awesome, crushing this core workout. Now this is a lot different than what we have been doing in the past year. Just want to push you guys a little bit more, challenge you more now that we've been at this for really almost a year now. We have less than a minute. Keep it going. And if you need to, just take those breaks nice and small. But do remember, we get a nice 30-second break after this. We have 30 seconds. Can you fit one more round in? 5 of each movement. We turn it over. We got 15 seconds. Try to finish at least that last exercise. You are on 5 reps. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Now we get to cool it down 30 seconds. Grab some water if you need it. And we stand up for our standing core circuit. We have a standing crunch. So you're going to stand at an angle, arms extended, and you're going to tuck in that right knee. And as you bring the elbow and knee in, getting that nice, good crunch in to work that core. That's our first set. Second set, we switch it to that other side. And then third set, we drop it down. Sumo plank as we bring it side to side. So first, we're going to start angled out to the left, arms extended. We tuck that right knee in and out. We are starting in 3, 2, 1, tuck it in. So you're standing on that left leg, slight bend as it supports you as you extend out your right leg and both those arms. Keep it going. Looking good, Alex. We have just over 10 seconds. Keep that core nice and strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We relax. We shake it out. And then we turn. Right leg is forward, left leg is back. We extend the arms straight up and we tuck it in. 3, 2, 1. Bring that left knee in. Getting in a little bit of our shoulders too as we work our core And with this sumo squat coming up next, also getting in some of our legs. We have 15 seconds. 7 seconds. Keep it pushing. 3, 2, 1. We relax. We bring our feet outside of our hips, toes pointed, 45 degrees, hands by our head. We're going to drop it down into our squat in 5 seconds. Bring it down in 3, 2, 1. We stay here and we just twist side by side, almost trying to bring that elbow to the top of your thigh. Does not have to touch, but you want to get it as close to you as you can, and making sure you keep that chest upright. Don't rotate in any way. So as you see me do it, I'm going straight side to side. We have 10 seconds. Can you bring that squat just a little bit lower? We have 4, 3, 2, 1. We rest and we start our second round in 10 seconds. Left foot forward, right foot back. Extend the arms. We are crunching in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, out. Arms come right over your head. Biceps by your ear when those arms are extended. We have 20 seconds. Remember, this is our last set. Making sure your hips are nice and square. Moving in control with this movement. Again, quality over quantity. We have 3, 2, 1. We relax. We switch sides. Right foot leading, left foot back. We extend the arms up, and then we're crunching it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, out. We just have one more standing core set after this, and then we're already going to be into our last portion of our class. We have 15 seconds. I know this might feel easy, but if you're doing it right, it should start to burn a little bit. Feel it in the legs, feel it in the core. 2, 1, we relax. We bring our feet out. 45 degrees turn. Hands by our head. We drop it down into our squat, and then we just twist. We don't twist, we just bend side to side. Let's bring it down. Side, side. So your eyes should always be looking forward. Body aligned. You're not twisting or rotating your torso or shoulder whatsoever. Working our obliques, staying in this squat. We got 15 seconds and then our 30-second break. Can you bring it down just a little bit lower into that squat? We have 3, 2, 1. We can relax, grab some water. This is it, our last portion, 4-minute AMRAP. We have our 3 moves, the V-up, the bicycle, the elbow knee drop, and now we get to add high plank out to some spider crunches, knee coming out to that elbow. So go ahead, come seated. 5 is our lucky number. We start in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up for 5. Keeping count of your own reps. Then you drop it down for some bikes. 10 of those, 5 on each side. We turn it over for our elbow plank. We drop the knees down, nice and slow, keeping our back straight, hips down. And then finally, we press it up onto our hands, high plank, as we bring our knees out to our elbows. 5 on each side, 10 total. And then once you're done, we start it all over again. Again, taking those breaks whenever you need to. Trying to keep them nice and small. We already have a minute down, so just 3 to go. Keep pushing, keep it working, keep that nice, strong core, keep the form. And just breathe through it. Press up onto those hands when you're done with the elbow planks as we come out to those spider crunches. Keep going, keep it moving. You should be able to get through at least 1 round with each minute. So hopefully by the end of these 4 minutes, you get through at least 4 rounds. We have 2 minutes left. We are halfway there. Keep it up. And making sure when you come into either of those planks, either the hands or the elbows should be right underneath those shoulders. We have less than a minute and a half left. You should hopefully be coming to your 4th round soon if you are not there already. 10 seconds and we have 1 minute to go. So hopefully finishing up that 3rd round, or you have already started that 4th round. We already have less than a minute, 50 seconds. Push, push, push. Try and aim for that 5th round. We have less than 30 seconds. Keep it going. This should be the last time that you do any of these movements. Just 15 seconds remaining. We have 5 seconds. Keep going. 2, 1. We relax. Grab some water, towel off, and then go ahead and meet me in a child's pose position. Feet together, knees open wide, palms on the ground, arms extended as we bring our chin to our chest. Focusing on our breathing, taking a nice big inhale through the nose, and then a nice slow exhale out through the mouth, really reaching those fingertips as far as you can. And then we'll go ahead and bring our hands behind our back, interlock the fingers, raise them on up into our shoulder stretch. And of course, if it feels good, feel free to roll onto your head, but only if this does not cause you any pain. We have 1 more breath here. And then we exhale and we bring it back down onto our heels. And we swing our arms back into child's pose. Taking a nice big inhale through the nose again. We exhale out and walk our hands towards the left, bringing our nose to that left knee, reaching that right arm as far as you can. Feel this stretch running through your upper right back. And then we're gonna go ahead, inhale it back to center, and then exhale it as we walk it over towards the right, reaching our left arm as far as we can this time. And then we will go ahead, bring it back, center. And here we are going to keep our palms on the ground, lift our forehead up as we slide our hands forward and we raise the hips up into the sky, coming into our puppy pose, forehead on the ground. Once you've reached your hips all the way into the air, and then we melt our chest, stretching out our shoulders and our upper chest. We hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Then we thread the needle, taking our left, flip it over, bring it across and under that right arm. We lay on the left side of our head, and then option to keep your right arm where it is, or you bring the right arm up to the sky, a little twist, making sure straight up, you look up at that hand, keeping those hips nice and even. Don't lean one way or the other. And then let's go ahead, bring that right hand back down. Left follows, and then we switch side. Hand over, bring it across and under the left. We lay on the right side of our face, and if it feels good, we stay, or we pick that left hand up to the sky, keeping those hips nice and even, not shifting our weight either side. And then let's go ahead, bring the left arm back down, then right, and from here, as we push our hips forward to come into a cobra, we extend our legs and keep those arms nice and straight. We push through our hands as we lift ourselves up. Nice big inhale, we tilt the chin. And then from here, we're gonna curl the toes and exhale it back into our downward dog, pushing our shoulders back. We should be in an upside down V position, and we pedal out those heels. And then from here, we're going to come into a 3-legged dog. Kick that right leg up. We take a slight bend of that left knee as we bring our right leg forward into our half pigeon, 90 degrees with that right leg in front, and then our left leg extended behind. From here, you can stay with the palms on the ground, or you can take it further, dropping the elbows down, or even one step forward or more, forehead all the way down. Holding it here, stretching out that piriformis. We have 3, 2, 1. We press back up onto our hands if we've lowered, and we are going to curl that left toe, pick up that left knee, and bring our right leg back into that downward dog position. And then now we switch sides. Left foot comes up, 3-legged dog. We take that slight bend of the right knee as we bring our left leg forward into that 90-degree angle. Right leg extends back. And then again, your option to stay palms down, forearms, or forehead. Taking 2 more nice deep breaths here. Last one. And then we're going to go ahead, press back up onto our hands. And from here, we're just going to roll onto our bottom so that we can come into a butterfly position. Bottom of the feet together, knees coming down as far as you can bring them. And then we take our hands to our feet, pulling the heels as close to our groin as we can. And let me turn sideways so you can see how straight that back should be. Bringing those shoulder blades, squeezing them together, keeping that nice back upright. And then if it feels good, you just lean forward while keeping that back nice and straight. I don't want to see you hunched over. You want to keep it straight. And then if you want it a little deeper, you keep it straight and just lean forward until you feel that stretch running through your groin. We have 3, 2, 1. We bring it back. We come into just a normal crisscross seated position. And from here, we're going to take our left hand, walk it out as far to the side as we can, keeping that right hip on the ground. And then we're going to bring our right arm over our head. Still making sure that right hip does not lift up. Keeping our right arm over our head, we're just going to slide that left hand back, and then our right arm, we fold it down so it's on top of our head, and we just bring our right ear to our right shoulder, making sure your shoulders are not hiked up. They should be nice and relaxed. Feel this stretch through that left side of your neck. And then from here, we're going to place our hand on the back of our head and bring our head so it's looking at our right armpit. We have 3, 2, 1. We bring it back center this time, right hand. We walk it out as far as you can while keeping that left hip down. Once you've reached your furthest point, we take our left arm and we reach it overhead. Now we just bring the right arm in, we drop the left hand down, and we turn our head so the left ear comes towards that left shoulder. Feel that stretch now on the right side of your neck. And then let's go ahead, place our hand on the back of the head, bring it down towards that left armpit. We have 3, 2, 1. Bring our gaze back center, hands down. We're going to take a nice, long, slow inhale as we sweep our arms up overhead. We make that spine as long as we can. And then we exhale the hands back down, relax the shoulder. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale it up. Spine nice and long, as tall as you can be. And then a nice slow exhale of those arms. We relax the shoulders. That is all I have for class today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and hope to see you all next week. Have a good one, Leslie, Alex, and Rob.
Good class. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too.